Hello, Irish humans. I'm Ice Cream Gaming, and welcome to the St. Patrick's Day edition of whatever this show is called. We need a name. If you're Irish, that's wonderful. I'm Irish. If you're not Irish, go away. Except don't, because I want views. Because, greedy, am I right? Anyway, so we're going to make two, technically three things today. We're first making a Andy's Mint inspired brownie. And then we are making two variations of a Shamrock Shake, which is my spirit animal. And I want to, okay, sorry. I started thinking about Shamrock Shakes. Let's not say that word no more. But first, we're doing the brownies because, they gotta bake and stuff, and I don't want my milkshake melted. That's depressing. So in this little glass bowl, we have a stick of salted butter. Don't listen to the recipe, you salted children. One stick, I just cut it up because it's fun. And then 4 ounces of this unsweetened chocolate nonsense. And then you chop it up real fine. And then you get a pot that is small, kind of that your bowl should fit like that kind of on top. And you get a pot, you fill it up with a little bit of water, like a nice layer, and then you bring that to boil. You put that on and you stir it until it's melted, and then we will be back when we do that. Alright, we are back with our melted chocolate and butter. That's kind of fun. Anyway, in Mr. Stand Mixer, you don't have to use a stand mixer, I'm just using it because I have it, so why wouldn't I? We have a cup and a quarter of sugar. That was harder than it should have been to say. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla and half a teaspoon of peppermint and that. So I'm just going to do that. You should measure, kids. I'm not, because, pro baker. It's fine. Science. Don't lick the vanilla. It don't taste good. Don't ask me how I know. You never want that reaction. You never want your cook to make that facial expression. It's kind of hot. Do as I say, not as I do, children. Ooh, fun. Ooh. 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 Oh, okay. I see you. Boom. And then we're going to mix this. Yes, we're going to mix this until it's combined. It's combined. That smells good. Now we're going to add 2 eggs, uno at a time, because it's bougie. Always crack your eggs on a hard surface, on a flat surface, not on an edge. You'll get less shells in your mixture. Well, you actually get no shells. Well, unless you mess up, which I've definitely never done. But that lovely tip of advice is brought to you by Alton Brown, who, if you watch NCIS, looks shockingly like Fresnel. Kind of spoopy, not gonna lie. So, we're gonna mix this. Okay, that's enough. Now we're gonna wash our hands because salmonella. That's my favorite thing. Gets flashbacks. It was New Year's Eve. Many years ago. Okay, anyway. So now we're going to. Wow, can you not, Clara? Okay, yes. Now we're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm definitely using a 1/4 teaspoon, and I didn't just guesstimate. And half a cup of flour. Can you tell I've never made this before? Let's hope it tastes good. I mean, in theory it should. But who knows? We'll be back when this is mixed. Alright, we are back. We have our our 8x8 baking dish, and we have our brownie mixture. Now we just put it in because, you know, that's what you do. Oh, make sure you spray it. Spray it. I never spray it, don't worry. I never remember to do that. Spray it. Oh, and also we have preheated our oven to 325. It's weird because I'm used to my girl Betty Quokka. I'm used to my girl Betty Quokka and it being 350, but it's 325. Ooh, fun fact. I was watching this like video on YouTube and it was like, according to the FBI, most deadly zodiac signs, one of them was Sagittarius. Any guesses on what zodiac sign I am? Just putting that out there. I might murder you. Who knows? Now you give it a jiggle, because it's fun. Now we're going to put this in. Oh, I'm sorry, I read the wrong part. Okay, we're going to put this in for 25 to 30 minutes. I read something and I thought it said 55 to 60, but that was a different recipe. I was very confused. But we will see you in 25 to 30 minutes, I suppose. Alright, so we are back. The brownies, they took a hot minute to cool. So after you leave them out for like 30 minutes to an hour, if they're still quite warm, put them in the fridge. But you don't want to put them in too quick. So that's where they are right now. They're cool enough to make it, but we're just going to let it cool stay in there because why not? So in Mr. Stand Mixer, we have 2 cups of powdered sugar, and then we're going to add a stick of butter. This is butter. Then we're going to add half a teaspoon of Ew. Oh, it's like cooling.
It's peppermint.
I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. That was an experience. Now we're going to add half a teaspoon of peppermint. Good enough. And then some food coloring. It says 4 drops of green. We have neon green. It's some gel. I'm just gonna add like a little squirt. I'd say it's about the size of like half a raisin. Size of half a raisin. We're gonna mix this together. This is gonna take a while, so we'll be back when it's mixed. Alright, we've mixed it a little bit. It like, so, all my, like, also, malfunction. If you've ever experienced moon dough, that's what it feels like right now. It looks like. But, we're gonna add a little bit of milk. We're gonna add, like half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. Help it mix a little more. I was making a pretty color. I'm gonna add more green because it's kind of pale. Another half a raisin. You gotta scrape your bowl. It's kind of stiff. I'm gonna add a little smidgen more milk. Just a smidgen, no more, no less. Now to the next, I'm going to retrieve the brownies. Ow, I almost died. Okay, that wasn't creepy. So now you gotta scrape a little whisk. I just stab it until it throws in the white flag. Oh, I'm gonna fold it. What?
You're going to need offsets.
Yeah. So I'm going to fold a little because the green didn't mix in all the way. Here's the color. And I'm going to use this just to plop it on. Plop. You gotta make the sound effect. I guess I lagged. Plop. And then you need your little offset spatula. That ain't the right one. This one. You just spread it like it's a cake, except it's not a cake, but like it's a mint brownie, so it's kind of better, not gonna lie. Alright. So leprechauns. They kind of freaked me out when I was little, not gonna lie. I thought they were gonna murder me. Their little beady eyes. Does anybody remember the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Rainbow song? That I could not remember the lyrics one time, and I was so confused. They sing it slower than I remember. I don't know, man. Maybe Mickey and friends were depressed. Who knows? I'm gonna add the rest of the little frosty. Just frosting. I mean, sometimes I feel like I sound depressed. I talk so monotone. Let me know if I sound depressed to you. I'm doing quite well, actually. You know, it's March 6th. Yes, it's March 6th. Just, you know, I'm vibing, man. I'm vibing. Okay, now that it is spreaded, we're gonna clean up, and I'm gonna put this in the fridge and clean up, and we'll be back to make the last topping. Okay, we are back with the final topping, and it's gonna be chocolate ganache. So we have 1 cup or 8 ounces of we just chopped some chocolate. It's like this bougie Trader Joe's chocolate, and
Belgian bittersweet chocolate.
Belgian bittersweet chocolate. It's real bougie. It's from the Trader Joe's, aka I call it the hippie store. I still love it. I just call it the hippie store because that's what it is. And then we have 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, and we're gonna nuke this for 30 seconds, and we'll see if it's hot enough. So we'll be back after that, because I mean, I don't think we want to listen to a microwave for 30 seconds. All right, we have our nuked heavy whipping cream. Admire it. It looks the exact same. I ended up doing it for 45 seconds total. And now we're just going to pour it over the chocolate. And now we wait for 3 minutes. Okay, go away now. Go away. Shoo, shoo. I said go away. Stop staring at me. Goodbye. Anyway, after that, stuff. Okay, we're going to whisk it. And, I mean, you just whisk it, you know. It'll start magically changing color for some unknown scientific reason. And we gotta whisk it for a good minute. If there's still a lot of chunks after you've been whisking it for a while, then you can nuke it for 10 seconds-ish. But it should get a dark color. Ooh. Whisking it. I'm just gonna murder the chocolate casually. Ooh, it's dripping. And then mine's kind of clumpy, so I'm gonna nuke it real quick. I'll be back when it's smooth. Alright, this has been whisked. I ended up having to heat it for quite a while, so just keep doing 10 seconds stir, 10 seconds stir. So then it should be thick like this. And now we're going to pour it on top of this beautiful specimen. Doesn't sound creepy. So just scrape it all out. It'll be amazing. It's going to be a thick layer. I'm just going to use my little spatula. I didn't break nothing. Just jiggle it around. Get in all the little corners. And then assault the spatula, and then we're going to put this in the fridge while we make the next thing. If you're not going to make the Shamrock Shakes, probably put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. And then you can cut it, but we're going to put it in the fridge while we make the Shamrock Shake. So we'll see you once we're set up for that. We're back to make the Shamrock Shakes. So for this, you're going to need roughly 1 cup of 3 cups of vanilla ice cream. I'm going to need a spoon for this. We need 3 cups of vanilla ice cream, roughly. It's fine. We live the good enough life. I should have worn my hood. Already found these. There we go. Got our ice cream. And then you're going to need uno cupo of milko. That's how all the people on the Discord server were like speaking in Spanish. They just added an O at the end of everything. Off topic, sorry. And then the recipe said like 1/4 teaspoon, but that sounds like nothing. So I'm gonna add half a teaspoon start of peppermint. Just about half a teaspoon, you know, maybe a little extra snuck in. It's fine, it's fine. And then some green food coloring. About a raisin. That's gonna be our new measurement of food dye. Raisins. We put the lid on it and blend. I'm gonna make it a little brighter because you can stop here, but I like it, you know, radioactive. So I'm gonna have another like 2/3 of a raisin. 2/3 of a raisin. Okay, that did absolutely nothing, so we're gonna stop there. Let me take your little, now, take out the little blending thingy bobber. We're just gonna put that in the Cinco. And get another spatula. Spatula is my weapon of choice. We're gonna pour it into our glasses. These are definitely glasses. They were never candles. No. Don't even go there. So to put this in, I mean, you know, just putting it in. I don't know how else to explain that. It smells like mint, my dudes. Alright, now for the toppings. We're gonna get the lid was not on that. Don't tell my mother. She's definitely not behind the camera right now. We're gonna take our ready whip. I could have made whipped cream, you know, I have a recipe, whatever, but this is just good. It's ready whip. It's my childhood. Ready whip. Sponsor me, ready whip. Now, you just put whipped cream on it. Fancy. Then a little macchiato cherry. If you know, you know. I'll give you a hint. It is from a movie, but that's all your hints. You add your little straws. You got little Shamrock Shakes. Ooh, is it falling?
That side. That side.
Oh! We'll be right back. All right. After that war, we're gonna make the chocolate one. So 3 cups of chocolate. Well, it's chocolate mint. We'll get there, children. Well, stop asking questions. We'll get 3 cups of chocolate ice cream. And it's basically the exact same except we're using chocolate. And we're not adding food coloring because that's kind of a waste of food coloring, not gonna lie. I mean, I guess if you want to make it red, you could use beet, but like, why would you want it red? It's milk. Unless you just want to confuse people, which I'm always down for. Add our little milkety milk. And then our flavoring. You're gonna add about a half a teaspoon. Maybe add it a little more. Don't tell the children. Don't tell them. It's fine. And then we're gonna blend. Go be with the rest of your family. Die together. Don't take the spatula hostage. You're crazy. I'm gonna have to take people hostage. Wait, what? chunky. You brought this honor to the family. How do you feel about that? All right, you're good enough. Same procedure. Ooh, that's minty. Anyway, we're just gonna fill up our little glasses and hopefully not die. I don't know, I don't make the rules, I just write them. Wait, what? Alright, we're not gonna overfill it like last time. Gets war flashback. So this gets about 3 candles, glasses full. Of stuff. Ooh. Okay, there's a little extra, Am I passing the spare glass? You don't look like the rest, but it's fine. You're still beautiful. Unless you spill, then you're dead to me.
Put that one in. Put the other.
Okay.
Give me that one.
Okay. Thank you. My non-union employee, as she affectionately calls herself. I did not start that. She started that. I want that known. Anyway. Now we're gonna get our toppings. That one's off to be with the other one, hopefully to bring honor to the family. How's the one doing? He's thriving, okay. Wish I could say the same right now. Now we're just gonna add whip. And our macchiato cherries. The child will frown upon him if I put a macchiato cherry on his strange child. We'll be right back with the final shots. And hopefully honorable. Here we are with the final children. You better not drip. I'm looking at you, Shamrock. And here's a little brownie. The ganache is still goopy. It must be goopy for its whole life. It's fine. It just gives it character. And I'm going to try it because, sample me. What ganache? That's good. It tastes like an Andy's Mint. So now we're going to go old school for the final shot. Showing the children. Here's a little Shamrock. I'm not going to tilt. Well, it's dripping. Go away. It dripped. I'm mad at it. It's gonna go to, I don't know. Here's the chocolate one. The good child. The favorite child. So, that is all for this St. Patrick's Day special. There's been war. There's been things. There's been Shamrock Shakes melting right in front of me. I'm looking at you. Goodness, child. Show some respect. Thank you all for watching. And we will see you next time on whatever this show is. I really need to get a name for this show. So, goodbye, humans.